Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Mary Margaret, and as you can tell by the title of today's video, we are doing a get ready with me. I have a few new products that I wanted to try out, and I figured I might as well film an updated makeup routine. I don't know the last time I filmed one of these. I think I was like still at home living in Louisiana, which is now like 2 years ago. So it's long overdue. I'm just getting ready for dinner. We're going to meet Lucas and Brinley tonight for dinner. We're gonna hopefully get a good sunset. It's pretty cloudy outside today, but maybe we'll get lucky and have a good sunset. I use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I've used this for as long as I can remember. It just works really well on my skin, and I don't use a base, like a foundation, unless I'm doing like full glam for like an event or something. But other than that, everyday makeup, I just go straight in with concealer. And I use the shade Light Medium Sand. It's 27S. I just threw away my old brush that I used to blend in and replaced it with this one from Sigma. It's the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80, if anyone's wondering. I have a little mirror to the side, so if I'm looking that way, that's why. If you follow me on TikTok, then I feel like you probably know that, or Instagram, I've posted it on both, but me and Noah booked our honeymoon for Paris. I've only been to South France and like the Nice area, and Noah's never been to Europe at all. So this will be his first time going. I'm so excited to get to experience that together. Even though our wedding is in April, we're getting married on April 21st, it's Friday. We considered leaving for our honeymoon like a week after the wedding so that we would have some time just to like chill out and relax after all the wedding craziness. But ultimately we decided to save the honeymoon until June because we have a dog. If you didn't know, we have little Ranger, he's a chocolate lab, and it's just hard for us to put him somewhere in like a kennel or something for like overnight stays. We just feel bad doing that because he sleeps in the bed with us, and I think he would just freak if we left him by himself for that long. So my parents are actually going to be watching him. Shout out to my mom and dad. Thank you so much for doing that for us because it really is a lifesaver having people that you know and trust to watch your animals. It makes such a difference. So my mom's a teacher, and she wanted to be out of school so that she could like give him her full attention because he is still a puppy and he just has a ton of energy. So we're holding off the honeymoon until June. I believe we booked it for like June 9th through the 22nd. And we're planning on doing the first half of the trip in Paris, just me and Noah. And then the second half of the trip, we actually haven't decided what location we want to go to. We could do multiple locations, who knows? Nothing has been decided for that yet, but we are potentially meeting up with friends, but again, none of that stuff has been ultimately decided yet. We're considering going to Mallorca, Spain. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'll put the place right here on the screen so that you guys can see and like go check it out. If anyone has been, if you have any recommendations, please leave them down below. Again, we're not set on it, but it is up there on our list of places that we'd like to go. I watched a few like vlogs of people going, and a lot of you guys actually recommended it to me on my Instagram story. Or if you have any other recommendations on where we should go, leave that down below as well. We're definitely open to exploring other options. Other than that, we actually have a few other travel plans coming up. I posted on my TikTok the other day that me and Noah will be in the Bahamas in about 2 weeks, which by the time you guys are watching this, probably a week until we're there. We're going for Noah's work. He does freelance photography and videography, and he is doing a campaign with a brand, and they're shooting in the Bahamas, and they needed an extra model. So Noah volunteered me and they said yes. I'm so excited. I've been to the Bahamas once before, but it was on a cruise when I was like really little, so I don't remember it a whole lot, so it'll basically be my first time going, at least to this specific island. Because this is a work trip and I'm just gonna be like modeling for photos and videos, I don't really know how much of it I'm going to be able to like showcase to you guys. I do want to vlog, but again, I just need to like check in with the brand first and see kind of what I'm allowed to show and if it's even worth showing you guys, because it's not like we're gonna be like just running around doing excursions all day. It's just gonna be a lot of work. And that will be happening around, I believe, February like 6th through the 12th. So we'll be there for almost a week. I'm just excited to like go to warm, sunny, hot weather. The water's beautiful, and yeah, I'm just excited to like have a little trip. I feel like I've been having the travel bug recently, and this will definitely do it for me. Other than that, we also might be going to Costa Rica. Again, that's not booked, but it's in the works. Brinley's birthday is coming up at the end of February, and she wants to do a little trip for her birthday, and we've been wanting to go to Costa Rica. It's pretty affordable and just like very tropical. Probably talk about that tonight with them at dinner, try and like lock down some dates or something. So we have a little bit of travel coming up, which I'm very excited about. It's been pretty rainy and like gloomy here, even though we're in Florida, and honestly a little bit chilly, so I'm excited to get away to like some actual heat and good weather. I don't think I mentioned it, but I just went in with the Clinique Chubby Stick. It's their sculpting contour. They also have a blush stick, but I haven't tried that out yet, so I'm curious to see how that works, because I really do love this product. It's like a big crayon. You really can't mess it up. This is what it looks like, and you just like put it right on. Okay, next up I'm going in with a newer product. This is the liquid blush from Rare Beauty. I got it in the shade Encourage. I know other people, like the viral one is a much more like bubblegum pink, but of course that one was sold out, and I really did want to get my hands on at least one. So I went ahead with this shade. It's definitely a darker pink, but I have an olive complexion, and I think shades like this often look best on my skin tone compared to like the bright light pinks. And I just use this same brush to blend my concealer, my contour, my blush. It does it all. Going in for highlighter, I like to use both liquid and powder products just because I feel like it looks best. I use the Fenty Beauty Liquid Kilowatt highlighter. You just need a dot. I don't really have any wedding updates other than I think we're 84 or 86 days out from the wedding, which is crazy. It's already in 3 months. Time is going by so fast, and I have like all of our wedding songs on my Spotify because I downloaded them to put them into a playlist so that I can send it to our DJ. And it's just like mixed in with all my other music right now. And so like whenever I'm listening to music in the car, it'll be like this fun song, and then all of a sudden it switches to like the song I'm walking down the aisle to, and I don't know. It's so like surreal, and I'm just a very emotional person, so anytime I'm by myself, I literally get tears in my eyes. So there's that. I have my wedding makeup trial on March 24th, and I'm so excited. I've been like pinning and saving a bunch of wedding makeup inspo for a reference, and I'm just very excited to see how it turns out. I think I want to vlog it if she lets me. She's actually coming here to my apartment to do it. Usually you go into like their studio, which is almost an hour away from me. I was just gonna have to like make the trek and go, but she's actually doing a wedding close by that day. So she was like, I'll just come to you, which is actually so nice. So if she lets me, I'll film it so that you guys can see how it turns out. And she's also doing a hair trial. I haven't fully decided what I want to do with my hair yet. I know I want to have it like down, but maybe like the front pulled back or something. I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna see what she recommends because she does this for a living. So she probably has better ideas than I do. But I got extensions for our wedding, just like clip-ins. So I'm gonna have her style those in the hairdo that she does. And again, I'm just excited to see how that's gonna turn out because I'm definitely not a pro when it comes to extensions. So the 2 or 3 times that I've used them, I feel like I didn't do the best job. So to have them be put in professionally and styled is gonna be like a totally different experience from what I've dealt with in the past. I just set my face with Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder. This is in Translucent Honey. And now I'm going in with the Anastasia Powder Bronzer. This is in the shade Saddle. And again, I use this brush for my setting powder, my bronzer, my blush, pretty much everything. I really mainly only use 2 brushes. I feel like I never notice it, but then when I look back at videos of me doing my makeup, I'm like going so hard with my brushes when you just need like the lightest touch. So I'm trying to be better at that. I'm definitely not a makeup guru, but I was one of those kids who grew up watching YouTube and like I would watch all of the makeup gurus. So I feel like I'm definitely not the best at makeup, but I feel like I know what I'm doing. Like whenever me and my sister are both in town, she always asks me to do her makeup or touch it up, which I feel like is a good sign. And I definitely think I owe that to watching so much YouTube when I was younger. I love making the little like get readies with me on TikTok, but the longest you can do is 3 minutes. And I'm always like struggling to get everything in those 3 minutes that I want to say. So I felt like I needed to make a YouTube version so that I wasn't getting cut off and I could just ramble all I want. I'm just putting that bronzer on my eyelid as like an eyeshadow because I never do eyeshadow, but I feel like this almost gives you the effect that you have eyeshadow on. And I just very roughly contour my nose with this big brush just to give it a little bit of shape. All right, next up we are going in with the Sigma highlighter in the shade Savannah. This is like the first time I've tried Sigma products. I've been using them for probably 2 or 3 months now, but before that I had never used Sigma. And I just want to say I am so impressed with the quality of their products. I'm so excited that I was added to their PR list because I genuinely love everything that I've gotten from them. And I like to add a little bit to my nose as well. If I want like a quick brow look, I'll use the Sigma Tint and Tame Brow Gel. It's so easy to use. It just looks like a little, almost looks like a little mascara wand. Hopefully that's focusing, but I'm pretty much out of it, but basically I would just comb through my brows and be good to go. If I'm not using that, I usually use the Anastasia Brow Freeze. It comes in like a little thing like this, and you just use a little spoolie, rub it in it, and comb through your brows. I always see people rave about the e.l.f. brow gel. They say it's like a dupe for the Anastasia, but I don't know if something's wrong with mine, you guys. It's like not clear. All the videos I've seen of people, it's like a clear gel. Mine is like definitely not see-through. And it's also hard. Like nothing comes out on it unless I wet it, but then I feel like it's putting a white film. So someone let me know if this is like messed up. I like for my brows to be fluffy but not sticking straight up. I feel like that looks a little crazy on me. I just kind of like angle them instead of brushing straight up. See how that's like a little cray-cray? Instead I go like this way. So I'm still following its natural shape, but just giving it like a little bit more life so it's not slick down but at the same time, I feel like this really isn't doing anything, so that's enough for brows. I'm so tempted to get my lashes lifted and tinted, or like eyelash extensions. I love the look of all of that, but I've just had such bad experiences with both. So for lash extensions, right now I'm going in with the white eyeliner to line my bottom lashes. In high school, I did eyelash extensions, and they were so cute while they lasted. But after about a week and a half, they just started to fall out, or they would get like really loose and they would like turn this way. So then it would like bother my eye. And I remember one day in English class, I literally just like sat there and picked all of them out because I couldn't do it anymore. And then I had no lashes. Like none. They were this short, nubs. They stuck straight out, and I had about five eyelashes left. So I swore to myself that I would never do eyelash extensions again. And then recently, probably about like a year ago, I did a lash lift and tint, and the process is what got me. I guess I have really sensitive eyes, and as you know, they like put a little like tube thingy behind your lashes, and then they basically put a perm on them to curl them. And that product that they're putting on is just like really strong chemicals. And I guess it leaked into my eye, or my eyes were watery, which made it get into my eye. And basically my eyes were like bloodshot when I was done. They burned the entire time you're sitting there, and you're sitting there for like 45 minutes to an hour while you're getting it done. So it was just extremely uncomfortable. It's expensive, and I don't think it lasted that long. I was hoping for it to last like a month and a half to 2 months, and I think I only saw results for probably like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. Again, these are just both of my experiences. I know some people who get those treatments done all the time and they love it, but for me, I guess my eyes are just too sensitive for that stuff, so I have to just stick with mascara. Thankfully, my lashes are naturally pretty long, but I did like the enhancement that those treatments gave them. Going in for mascara, I'm using this Caloray. Hopefully that's how you say that. Brinley recommended this mascara to me. It's my first time trying it, and I really like it. I used to use the L'Oreal Telescopic. That one was like my all-time fave. It still is one of my favorites, but I needed a break because it was all I was using. So this is what we're using today. Sorry if the camera moved. I just freaked out because I noticed it stopped recording, and I thought I just totally missed everything that I just said. But I think it just cut off in the last 2 seconds. I don't know what the last thing I said was, but we have the first eye done with mascara. And I think I was talking about wedding stuff, what we're gonna do for our wedding video. If you've gotten married, or know someone that's gotten married, or if you just know wedding prices in general, then you would know that wedding videographers are going from like $5,000 to $7,000, sometimes more. And which I totally get. Like it's worth the price for the amount of footage that they're getting. They're with you all day. It's usually like over 8 hours of coverage. They have to go through all that footage, put it all together, all this stuff. So it's definitely well worth the investment. But for us, we just would rather spend that money elsewhere. So we're not doing a professional wedding video, but we did just buy a little handheld handy cam, which is so fun. I'm so excited to like bring it on trips and stuff and make videos with it. But the main reason that we got it is for our wedding. So Noah has like all the tools for us to get the footage that we would want for a wedding video. Like he has a drone, so we can do those classic drone shots of like the venue and the surrounding area, and all those like establishing shots. And then we want to have that handy cam with us like all day, so I'll have it with me and my bridesmaids while we're getting ready, just to get little like candid shots of people getting their makeup done, putting my dress on, all the typical stuff. We're just gonna be doing it ourselves. I think I'm gonna have a friend help us out who loves doing that type of stuff, so that the pressure isn't on any of my bridesmaids to do it, because I want them to be able to enjoy their day just as much as I am. So I think I'm gonna ask a friend to help us out, and then during the ceremony we'll probably just put it on a tripod to like get a few shots. And then for the reception, we're just gonna hand it off to like a bunch of friends and family and let everyone kind of get like their POV shots and just a bunch of like good B-roll footage to put together. And we'll probably just like make the edit ourselves, because Noah literally has a degree in photo and video, so we're definitely more than capable of doing that, and I'm just very excited to see how that's gonna turn out. I know it's not the traditional way to go about it, but I think it's gonna be a lot more fun and just like feel more personal rather than those traditional videos. We are all done with our mascara. Next up, I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the shade Pillow Talk. I like finding lip liners that are very similar to my natural lip color, so that it doesn't look like you're wearing lip liner, but you still get the effect. And another Sigma product I've been loving, I swear this isn't sponsored, I just genuinely love their stuff. It is their Renew lip oil. It's super similar to the Dior lip oil. This is what it looks like. It's just like a very pretty baby pink color. It just feels so good and looks super glossy. And then of course I go in with my setting spray. I got this in a PR box, so it's just the one that I've been using for months now. It's the BB x Ellie setting spray, but it's literally at the very end, so I'm gonna need a new one soon. All right, I think that is the final look. If you have any questions, if I forgot to mention any products, or if you need links for anything, leave a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.